And Jen, are you texting or you're playing Slice the Melon? Because the Slice the Melon will probably turn out to be Slice the Onions here, dude, if you don't pay attention in class. I don't mean to discourage you, but you know what I'm saying. Slice the what? Slice the gravy. Mark, did you get it down? Seriously? You got the whole problem down? Wow. You guys got it? Okay, so let's start doing it then, okay? Okay, try your hand at that. Find the 8th term. Okay, so what I'm saying is, so the general term, what is the formula? This is what's called the r plus 1. So since I want the third term, remember what I told you. The term number is equal to r plus 1. Term I want is 3. It gives me that r is 2. Okay. And then you just got stuff into this box. So n is this guy. So it's 3. R is 2. Then you get x to be 3 minus 2. And 2. And y is actually 4. You know what this is? You should be able to get it. There's another way of doing this. My hand will be b factorial over 2 factorial times this minus that. We have 8 terms, so I will list up 1 less than what I have. N is equal to 10. N is going to be the exponent here, people. N is this exponent. Always. Look at it there. Look at it there. So, do we have a unanimous answer here, or is there going to be a battle of the sexes? Well, what else do you get?
Okay, I got this one, but I'm not sure because it could be
Okay, well, let's work this out, okay? The general term is NCR x to the n minus r y to the r, right? N is 10, C is 7, x is negative 2x, so protection, please. Okay? And then 10 minus 7, 3, and y is y, and then this guy should be 7. So just chug that.
I did.
And what do you get?
I got negative 9.
It should be negative. Okay, negative what?
960 x cubed y squared.
I would kind of buy that from you. I would buy that from you. Mandy? Okay, one more time, okay? Remember what I told you earlier when I was doing this box. If you read the sentence here, okay, the coefficient of the r plus 1th term. So I want the 8th term, right? So 8 is equal to r plus 1 because that's my term that I'm looking at. Okay, so what's r equal to? 7. So essentially what you're going to do is think about reducing this by 1, make that r. Okay, make that r. You guys got this down? Shimmy, you look kind of unhappy. Is everybody okay? Myra, come on. You're doing slicing ninja. I'll slice you here in a minute, Melissa. Oh, whoa. Oh, shh. How do you do what? 10C7? Oh, you got your calculator, right? Do the calculator bits. Oh my God.
Or just do the calculator.
Yeah, I'll do the old fashioned. Probably underneath PRP. NPR is here. Beta.
Because I want to know this one.
Okay, you know you want to put it on the other calculator. You will not be allowed to do this one. So you go 10, you go 10, PRP. Wow. 120, and then 120 times 8, right? Because you get 2 cubed here, or negative 2 cubed, so it's negative 8. That's how you get 960. Is everybody with this? Myra, you hella excited about this? Okay, moving on. Oh, okay, so we did an example. So you guys did this, okay. All right, cool. Okay, here is Mr. Pascal, okay, Ian's friend. The binomial theorem. Let's see, she's not here right now. Is Laura doing okay? Is Laura doing okay? Yeah? She never misses school. You guys have practice yesterday? Did you have practice yesterday? Oh, she doesn't swim. Is what? Okay. Before you start copying everything down, or while you're copying everything down, let me explain to you how the numbers come. Okay. Again, there's a pattern to this. Okay. It's a really easy pattern to know. So the first row corresponds to x plus y to the 0. Okay. The second row corresponds to x plus y. And when I say corresponds, I'll explain to you in a minute what it means, okay? So notice what's happening here, okay? You always have ones on the outside. You always have ones on the outside. Okay? The terms in the middle are obtained by adding the previous two terms. So let's see. Yeah, so this guy comes about by adding these two. 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 This guy by adding these two. This guy by adding these two, and so on. So you get the pattern? So if you get one row, then you can propagate it through and get any row you want. The bad part of this is that you've got to get the previous rows before you can move on. So for example, if you want the 15th row, you've got to go all the way from the first row out to the 14th and then generate the 15th row. So it becomes kind of ugly as opposed to the binomial theorem part. Okay? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? So what are these terms actually used for? Let's take a look at this, okay? Take a look at this. What it's saying is that you're going to get 1 times x to the cubed plus 3 times x squared. So this 3 will be going there. X squared y. Remember that the exponents always add up to, in this particular example, to 3. Okay? The next one's going to be 3 times x to the 1 times y to the Nice, good job. And then the last one's going to be x to the 0. Good job. Fantastic. You guys get this. You guys all right on that? Okay, so this is how you use Pascal's triangle to do that. Okay. Sorry? Yeah, it's easy if you have the triangle, but you got to write the triangle. Okay. The difficult part of this one here is if I were to tell you, find me, for example, this is third, this is fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. If you are supposed to do something like x plus y to the seventh, and I asked you to find me the fourth term, you'd have to develop this entire triangle to go pick up the right term. So the binomial theorem is a preferred way to go for that. Okay. Right, so this is just an alternative way. Again, there's a lot of history because the gentleman Pascal is well known for a lot of other work in mathematics as well and in physics. Okay, so you guys kind of do this problem using Pascal's triangle, and then use. I'm not going to show you the answer until you have it. So use Pascal's triangle, use binomial theorem, see that the both of them agree. Okay. So you have two ways of doing things, so check, okay, check. So this should look very similar to what I had there. So this should look very similar to that. So these are the terms. Okay, so I haven't taken the coefficients out of there yet. Okay. And putting it together. Okay, so can someone give me the answer so that I can record it? 16x to the fourth minus what? X cubed y. 216x squared plus y squared. (81y fourth). Everybody get this? Is beta on track here? Yeah? Is everybody all right? Heather, you don't look very happy. Huh? So what I don't have in this line here are the coefficients that I need. So in Pascal's triangle, this one goes with a 1. This one goes with a 4. This one goes with a 6, is it? This one goes with a 4, and this one goes with a 1. Okay? So if you expand all these things out, you should get what beta gave us. Okay? What beta gave us. All right, you guys okay on this?
For like 2x cubed, I cube it first.
Yeah.
So that's
8x cubed. 8 times 4.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. You got to follow Aunt Sally. All right. Guys okay on that? Do I have one example for you guys to try your hands on? I should. Oh, I didn't, I guess. Hello, sir. Okay, I guess I'm done then.